Nice to start out like that.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Stevenson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And for the Hornets, that's huge, having a bit of a numerical guide as to who to target in free agency, because they aren't usually a big player in that respect.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, Steph Curry's such an incredible outside shooter. He makes impossible shots look easy. Draymond Green said he expects those shots to go in. He said, I'm, quote, amazed when he doesn't make it. Nonetheless, it's still amazing. I guess that's a contradiction. I'm used to seeing it, but it never gets old. Kevin, I bet we can agree with that.
No doubt, Doris. One of the best shows in basketball. Thank you.
And we know the Hornets definitely aren't as big a player in most free agent markets. That's pretty clear. Small market team. They're usually at the bottom of the league in payroll. But they are making the most of what they spend now with their analysis. So trying to level the playing field a little bit.
Now here's Curry. Following the miss by Lance Stevenson. It's Curry with the drive. Again, Golden State.
You gotta like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Curry against Walker. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Bogut slams it in. Here's Walker. He's got 11. Stevenson outside. Conley's hitting the pick for Stevenson. To the inside. Off the pick. Maxield the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Lock at 6. Conley's hitting the pick for Stevenson. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Walker.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now here's Walker. 14 points for him. The feed to Stevenson. For the three. Here's Vonleh. And the call will be against David Lee.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Jefferson's checked in for Jason Maxield. Jefferson, a screen on Lee. Stevenson against Thompson. Stevenson drives in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Lance Stevenson, the all-time leading scorer in the history of high school basketball in New York State. And that's something when you consider like the great players who came before him.
Yeah, to be at the top of that list says a lot about his high school career. He actually led Lincoln High School to an unprecedented 4 straight city basketball championships. There's a reason his nickname is Born Ready.
And for Stevenson, despite the high school accolades, questions about eligibility and off-the-court issues caused many colleges not to recruit him. And after one season at Cincinnati, he slid to the second round of the draft, but he's really become quite a player.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Charlotte, and he's good on the second.
But for Lance, you know, he fell into the right situation in Indiana. A team that was patient, worked with him to help develop his talent. Paul George is in that starring role there for the Pacers for the foreseeable future, and I think Lance perhaps wanted to move on to Charlotte to see how he can handle being the main guy on the team.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Now here's Lee. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
And the basket by Curry.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Now here's Stevenson. He has 6. Jefferson down low. Bogut on him. Jefferson inside. Covered by Bogut. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. And when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc. But last season, he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. In fact, he significantly increased his points in the paint last year.
And for Curry, improving his driving ability. He already had the handles, but he tried to work on his strength to ward off contact.
And Kevin, you know, film study is also playing a role in that progression and development. And he not only improves his finishing ability inside, he also got to the line more often, a result of being more confident in his strength.
And the Hornets making a change here. Pargo's checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for 2nd in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
Now here's Stevenson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing, really spreading that ball around.
Warriors leading by 8.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. In what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that night.
Now here's Stevenson. Harrison Barnes missing his rush. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
Thompson misses.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Pargo kicks to Stevenson. Jefferson setting the pick for Stevenson. Outside for Jefferson. And again, the Hornets missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Curry attacking. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Here's Bogut. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Bogut's got 6.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Here's Pargo. Pass to Jefferson. Shoots. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 6 points for him. Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Bogut. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Hornets trail by 7. Now Stevenson. 9 points in the game so far. Plenty of space. Shots good by Pargo.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Thompson dishes to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. And another basket for Golden State.
Stephen Curry amped up on those.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Jefferson, a screen on Curry. Pargo kicks to Jefferson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Here's Pargo. Back to Stevenson. Stevenson left side. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. 13 feet away. Again, the miss by Jefferson.
You know, Golden State historically has always been a dangerous offensive team, but it's really their defensive improvement that triggered their elevation into the upper echelon of the NBA.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. This first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. And the defensive improvement for Golden State has kind of been piece by piece. They've had the right strategy and motivation, certainly, from the coaching staff. And obviously, Steve, a healthy Andrew Bogut has helped.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with what they've done the last couple of years in terms of their attitude, their personnel, the mindset to become more defensive-minded, and a much better rebounding club as well.
Warriors leading by 7. Here is Livingston. Iguodala left side. Dishes it to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. Thompson sets the pick for Iguodala. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
A look here at last year in the NBA where the Hornets ranked. First in lowest turnovers a game. 4th in opponent points per game. And they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's a good indicator of a team getting it done defensively.
And this is a smart team, Clark, because you talked about the turnovers, #1 in the league in terms of fewest mistakes. And that's when they were at their best. When they controlled the action offensively, they were able to execute without making mistakes. And that allowed them to set up their defense at the other end. And this was a really well-disciplined club.
Now here's Henderson. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And a moment to check out Andre Iguodala here. Last season's stats for him. He averaged about 9 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
2 on the clock. Williams for 3. Another shot. Henderson, no good.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Here is Livingston. Passes it to Thompson. Iguodala left side. Second chance effort. Bogut. That's good. Bogut's got the 8 up to 9 now for the Warriors.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Steve Clifford, of course, taking over as Charlotte's head coach last season. He emphasized transition defense and rebounding, and their defense was dramatically improved. And he understood the importance of shooting to create space for Al Jefferson inside. Jefferson said he's brought that winning defensive mentality. Kevin, a sharp change.
We'll see if he can continue to move things in the right direction. Scores. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.